morning. It's time for a mini glow up vlog, I guess. Today I am beautifying myself. I'm up, showered, moisturised, thriving, and today we're going to get into a little bit of beauty maintenance. Usually I would spread this out across a couple of days because the thought of it is quite simply exhausting, but I decided for content purposes we're going to do it all in one day. These nails about to get did, potentially the toes. I'm going to laminate my eyebrows today. I'm going to tint my eyelashes. They don't really need doing, but I'm going to do them. And I'm getting a haircut. I'm getting my hair tinsel put back in. I do my own gels. I haven't done my nails for like literal months. Let me try to show you what I think I'm going to do for my nails today. You know, I've been hitting a little bit of the gradual tan the last few days too, just to aid in the kind of glow up. I'm feeling very pasty, especially in the face at the moment, and the sun is shining but it's not enough to tan. Okay, so I think, this is so ambitious of me, I'm going to try do this like aura nails trend that's been going around. I'm not going to do it on a baby pink base, I'm going to do it on like a very natural nail base. But can you kind of see the vision? It's obviously my nails aren't that long, so I'm just going to do them on short nails, but my nail base is going to be like that colour, like a nudie, very natural colour. It's either that or just like smiley face nails. I'm gonna do smiley face nails. I lied. I'll show you the nail stickers I've got. We're gonna go do them. I'm gonna gather my stuff up and take you downstairs with me. These are the little nail decals I have that I like to use. And look at my beautiful peonies that Doug got me. Aren't they so nice? They smell so good too. I'm just making a little iced coffee before I get started. Doing my nails usually takes me about 2 hours. I'm not doing anything fancy today, so it should be about that. It's 10 to 10, I'm gonna start at 10. It's the prep. It's the prep that takes so long. I haven't done my cuticles or anything in such a long time and my hands have been really dry. So I just like don't feel very good about that. I don't, not in a like a self-esteem way, I mean like I don't feel very good in that it's gonna be quick. That's enough for me. I know it doesn't look very coffee-ish, but I don't like it super strong. I've got all my stuff set up. I'm gonna start with cuticle prep. My cuticles are so dry. I always think about buying one of those like cuticle softeners, but you know, I just don't need to spend more money on like nail stuff. Also, I will state before going into this that I'm not a professional. I'm self-taught, and I would highly recommending not doing this and going to a professional. They are professionals for a reason. I used to get my nails done religiously. Like when I say religiously, like I always had a nice short gel set in like a baby ice blue or like a dark blood red, depending on the season. I barely ever had any grow out. There was always money in the budget to get this done. Then I started getting acrylics done. I used to get really cunty long acrylics done. I'll try and insert some photos of my acrylics now so you can just see like where I was at. So COVID happened and I used to be like, I don't like to use the term high maintenance because I think it's like an attack on women to call people high maintenance. But I used to have like Russian volume lashes. I used to get acrylics done. There was just loads of money in the budget for beauty stuff, which is so ironic because I had like less money than I ever did when I was working in retail. But I think it was, you know, pre-COVID, things were cheaper. When you're like 22, you find the money, you know, like it's a part of the budget. Now it's like I have the money to do those things, but I don't have the money for that. Before it was like a non-negotiable, and to be fair, I was hot. And to be fair, I really did feel like that girl. But yeah, then COVID happened and all of a sudden I have to be like confronted with the fact that I couldn't get any of this stuff done and it was all growing out and like I was having to message my techs like, how do I remove this? My lash tech sent out like little removal kits for people at their house, which I thought was really good service. And obviously we were just all bored, weren't we? So what did I do? I ordered a home gel kit on Amazon because I just could not stand being what I thought was ugly at the time. I will say giving up lashes was a good thing that came out of that, because my lashes were so thick. It was horrific. So I bought a gel kit. I started off doing poly gel because I wanted extensions. They just looked horrible. And eventually I just migrated over to just doing gel nails and Biab. Biab is builder in a bottle. It's a service you can get with nail techs and like independent nail techs. It's basically like a strengthening layer that's supposedly a healthier alternative to acrylic and grows out your natural nails. So when I can be bothered, I can give myself like really long nails just through growing them out. It's basically like the only product that's ever allowed me to grow my nails out. My nails are a bit stronger as I'm older, but I mean, like I said, I wouldn't recommend doing this. People are trained for a reason. I did do loads of research. I still consume quite a lot of nail content to make sure I'm doing things like hygienically and safely. I will never ever use an e-file on myself because I'm so scared of damaging my nails, so I only use like hand files. I've toyed with the idea of getting my nails done over the past few years, like going and paying to get it done, but one thing that always gets me is that it feels like a waste because I have all the kit at home. I mean, the kit didn't cost me very much, but over the years I've bought like a few new cuticle nippers and like I've upgraded my tools slightly. One thing I would recommend if you're going to do your own nails, or if you already have the stuff, is to get everything HEMA free. I think it would actually be really irresponsible of me to encourage people to do their own gel nails like without the adequate training and recommend products that weren't HEMA free. So you've probably seen that a lot of people are getting like gel allergies, acrylic allergies, like contact dermatitis from doing their own nails. That's basically to do with like the uncured gel. I'm not 100% sure of the science on it, but there's a reason nail techs wear gloves when they do your nails. And it's because the uncured gel can give you allergies if you have prolonged exposure to it. So if you're not curing your gel nail polish properly, the build up and the exposure over time, like you could literally not be allergic to it for ages. And then one day you could just come out in an absolutely like horrible, painful rash, like chemical burns, XYZ. So that's why I would encourage people to just get their nails done by professionals. Or get the training, do a training course. The HEMA free stuff, the HEMA, I use the Glitter Buzz HEMA free, but the HEMA stuff is what like causes the allergy. That's not pure science, so forgive me, but yeah, that's a reason to not do your own nails. And you can get that allergy from salons. A lot of people get it. I've heard from like mixing gel systems. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I see a lot of in the news and stuff like that. Anyway, that's like a little bit of my nail history. I hate doing my own nails though, I'm not gonna lie. I've never found getting my nails done relaxing. I've never found it enjoyable. I find it a chore. But I love having my nails done. Like I love the look of it. I feel very put together when I have them done. I think you can definitely tell that I do my own nails, but salon finish is not what we're trying to achieve here. You can definitely tell that I do my own nails, but I know that and I'm not ashamed. I'm not overly ambitious. I've done a French once and it was like the worst 6 hours of my life. I am gonna come back. I'm going to put something on my laptop to watch and I'm going to come back to you when the prep is done. Prep is all done, nails are all filed. I had to put a jumper on because it's fucking freezing down here, even though the weather is beautiful. Ignore how ugly and dry my hands look, but that's like the nude builder I use, and I'm just gonna cut up some of these to stick on. They're just like a little sticker. I do it before the top coat's on, so I probably should have cut these out ahead of time, but oh well. I'm just gonna put the top coat on and cure it. So like that's what it looks like. I'm gonna do one on every finger. I can't remember where I got these nail stickers from, so I'm really sorry in advance. I feel like you don't really need glue on these as long as you're careful, and just when you top coat, make sure all the edges of the sticker are like stuck to your nails and that you don't get any like flicky uppy bits, and if you do, like buff them off afterwards. I don't know, I'm not a professional, I don't really know what I'm doing. One hand done, and it is 10 to 11, so I think I've actually done this a lot quicker than I thought I was gonna. I'll probably still finish around 12. I'm left-handed, so that's my good hand, which is really annoying because it's actually like my slightly uglier hand, if there's such a thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna crack on with the right. Right, I'm all done. I was actually quicker than I thought I was gonna be. It's only 11:15, which is amazing. Look at that. It's better than not having them done, you know? Like, I don't love them, but it's better than not having them done. My favourite nail look is chrome. And I know it's just like so basic, I hate that word, but that like soft baby pink goldy chrome, it just eats every single time. And I have loads of chrome powders and it makes me so sad. I basically never do chrome for myself because even though this biab I've got is self-leveling, you do have to really like work on buffing it to get the layer even, like the top coat even. And when you do chrome, it's very unforgiving. Like if you don't have a smooth surface, you're gonna see every streak, lump and bump. And I'm just not that good at doing my nails, and I don't have the patience to sit and make sure I've got a completely leveled biab. Like I would have to do each nail individually. So every time I do chrome, it looks fucking shocking, especially on short nails. It looks way better on long nails. Like you can see all the stripes, all the streaks. That's the only thing that's ever made me consider getting an e-file, is so that I can do perfectly smooth chrome. But even then, I probably wouldn't be that smooth at it. The baby pink chrome is like kind of a little bit more sheer, so you get away with it a little bit more, but things like pure silver, like actual chrome polish, no way, not a chance in hell. I've been saying I'll film a reel of my jewellery once my nails are done for ages, and I don't want to film both hands, so I've just done an absolutely insane stack on my right hand, my left hand even, and it looks gorgeous. I just finished filming a lovely makeup video, so I've got a full face on. Although I really just want to take it off straight away, but there's no point because I'm going to go get my hair cut soon. I was just going downstairs to have some lunch and saw that I got a little parcel, and I just opened it up. Gorgeous packaging, and it's some Clinique bits in gifting and PR, and it's the new Black Honey range. And I knew I was getting gifted it, they emailed me quite a while ago, but I forgot it was arriving. And look, a new lip oil, a mascara, and I got the original, you know, the classic. I'm actually like so excited about that. I didn't realise I was getting a mascara as well. And do you know what, so they emailed me about gifting, but the product was under embargo, so they like couldn't say what it was, but it was for the new Black Honey range, so I just assumed it was like Pink Honey or whatever the other one is called. And then I literally saw a TikTok yesterday that said, oh, I think Clinique are releasing a Black Honey lip oil, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's what I'll get. And then I thought, okay, I have got gifting coming, and lo and behold, here it is. I know we are vlogging and we haven't done much beauty maintenance other than my nails so far, but I'm doing the rest when I come home. I'm gonna stop by Boots and pick up some products as well, things that I've run out of. There shouldn't be a lot. I've put my camera away in my bag, but this is what I'm wearing to go get my hair done. Say hi. I got us pals. Sorry, I've left that in the bag, but the straw's in there too. I've got pineapple and peach today. I am not going to do anything dramatic.
Fine.
I know I've been saying, yeah, just a little trimmage, not too much off, like keep some length, but just take a little bit of the length off.
Was that a good inch? Or?
Yeah, good inch.
Yeah.
I think it's looking like dead long. Just basically a trim. My layers have all really grown out and stuff, but I like it like that at the moment.
So you don't want any layers added or anything?
Maybe just like a teeny refresh on my layers, like, you know, just not much taken off them. But
so I did more fox. Do you like more shape around the front, or do you just literally want me just to do one length and then when it's dry just chop into the layers?
Yeah, that is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't want anything like super defined or like, added today. I'm like in a bit of a hair wrap. I'm like a bit bored of how long it's looking, but when it's like freshly blown out and shaped, I really like the shape of it. But then obviously because it's so long, it just hangs really quickly. You know, when it just like how I came in with it today,
yeah,
like just tucked behind my ears. But I don't mind that. What? Did I have a white?
It's not even white. Can I pull it out and show you?
Is it like proper orange? Oh my god,
yellow.
that's like gingery blonde. That's so weird.
Isn't that mad?
Against the black, it's like really orange. The end is so dark as well.
No, bonkers. It's the middle part, alright?
Yeah, perfect, thank you. We've still got so much left.
I know. But then I right away.
Oh my god, I'm back from my hair appointment. I'm covered in hair and I'm sweating. It's actually beautiful weather outside today, but the walk finished me off. It's actually so bright and sunny I can't see a thing because the white building opposite me is literally like the sun is on it and I can't see. We ran over and we were a little rushed for time because we were filming quite a lot, so the tinsel, you know, we were stop-starting, so it's actually, we finished like half an hour later than we were gonna, so it's actually 6:15 now. I'm just getting home. I didn't have that much taken off the length. She just refreshed a couple of my layers, but I said I just want to keep everything long. Usually I would have said to Lucy, like, don't worry about styling it, like I'll curl it when I get home, because she already washed and blow dried it straight, added the tinsel, and then she wanted to curl it. But because we were taking some photos for her Instagram, she really wanted to curl it. But yeah, really happy with it. Just feels a lot fresher. So I had grand plans to go to Boots. There was a few bits I wanted to pick up. There was a few bits I wanted to pick up in Primark. Made the mistake of doing it at the end of the day rather than before my appointment, because everything I wanted was sold out. There was nothing I wanted in Boots. Holland & Barrett was closing and Primark didn't have the best tops I wanted in. So that's fine. I wanted to show you those bits today, but we can't. Still going, it's 6 o'clock and we're still going. I'm gonna laminate my eyebrows and hopefully tint my eyelashes before dinner. I'm just gonna go take my makeup off. I'm really in a phase at the moment where I really don't like wearing makeup. I just find it really uncomfortable, like sensory, from a sensory perspective. I don't know if it's because the weather's gotten warmer, so maybe that's why I'm finding it more irritating. I feel like I don't need to record this because you've all seen me take off my makeup 1,000 times on camera, so I'll be back when this is done. I have a horrible feeling that I've lost the instructions to laminate my eyebrows, but it's fine because I'm just gonna look them up online. It's just the timings I can't remember. I can remember the order in which everything goes in. I've got you in a bit of a weird place because I like to do stuff like this standing up, and I've got a mirrored wardrobe door like bent out in front of me. We are all good to go. Let me just gather my things. I hate this part. You have to put like lash glue on. It says fixing gel, but it's definitely lash glue on your eyebrows to like hold them in place to where you want to get them, and it's so sticky and disgusting. So I'm going to do my disclaimer that obviously I do this myself. As I said this whole video, I'm a beautician's worst nightmare. Please don't do this yourself, and if you do a patch test, I'm not going to link the kit. I just like don't feel good about like putting the tools to beauty in people's hands without them doing the research. So do your patch tests, do your research, don't over process your eyebrows. You know the drill. I do this like every 8 to 12 weeks. I think I'm coming up on 8. I usually set a reminder in my calendar. I'm going to do it a lot more exaggerated, like straight up, than I would actually do my eyebrows, just so that the hair's set in that place. I should have done that more up, but I wasn't really thinking because I was talking, and I was thinking that I'm just doing my eyebrows regularly. The reason I do this is because my eyebrows don't stay up with any product except for pairs, and in the summer, or like when I want to go less makeup, I don't want to do pairs every day. It can melt a little bit in the sun. And if I laminate my eyebrows, it allows me to use just like a clear eyebrow gel and like hold everything into place. I don't tint my eyebrows because I don't feel like I really need to. Basically, when you laminate your eyebrows, it's a perm. So after this, I'll be able to like brush, especially these middle hairs, just like up and forward, and they just stay like that. They won't like spring back. I have quite coarse eyebrow hair, so when I brush them up, I have thick eyebrows. If I brush them up with no product, they just go like really skinny. They don't stay like this. I'm gonna put the first solution on them now. Obviously it's perm solution, so it fucking reeks so bad. It's just nice to be able to brush your brows into place and have them stay wherever you put them. This is the same principle for a lash lift as well, but I would never do a lash lift on myself. I really thought about it, you know, because these kits are often sold as like lash lift and eyebrow lam kits, but I just don't fuck with my eyes like that. Like, it's too scary. If I lose a couple of eyebrow hairs from over processing or whatever, I can fill it in, but if I lose eyelashes, like, it's so dangerous to be fucking around with like chemicals near your eyes, so I'd rather leave that to the professionals. I even thought that when I was like doing my own, you know, there's like Lashify eyelash extension things. Like to clean as I go, so I'll be back. Time to come off. See, look, they just like stay. Obviously I'm not gonna keep them like that, and I'm not gonna pluck my eyebrows, I don't think, today, because I don't really need to, but like now is the time I probably would, or like tomorrow morning. Look, they just stay like wherever you put them. I'm gonna just brush them up again. It's just so everything gets coated. I promise I'm not gonna keep my eyebrows like this. This is like the locking, it says lock on it, it's like the setting lotion. I guess the neutralizer, I can't remember how a perm works, but usually a neutralizer, isn't it? The same amount of time for me. I'll brush that through my brows with like the brush that comes with the kit. I liked this kit because it comes with loads of different like brush options. So you've got like this lip gloss like doe foot applicator, you've got 1,000 spoolies, you've got like a little comb, you've got what are some of the other ones, like the tiny really thin ones that are like really precision ones. Just like to brush it through and make sure every hair is coated. You have to be so careful about not over processing your brows with this. Like, really don't do it more than you need to. Like, I leave as long as I possibly can between them. Like 8 weeks is quite slim for me. I usually try leave like a lot longer. So like, obviously all those like lamination videos you see where people's eyebrows look like super slick to their head, that's like not the reality of your eyebrows after like 24 hours, by the way, just so everyone knows. You know that like soap brows look? That's just not the truth. I like to trim them and do any like landscaping in the morning, just because I like to give them some time to dry out and just like settle, I suppose. But yeah, look at that, much better. They just like brush straight up. You can put them in any direction. It's really, and obviously they're still wet, but like it's really much more useful. I like mine quite thin, but I'm just gonna leave them be like this for now. Yeah, that's just much easier because it means now I can just use like any old brow gel. I don't have to do like heavy duty slick down brows every day if I don't want to. But I'm gonna let them dry and we're gonna move on to my lashes. I use Colour Sport London 30-Day Mascara Lash Tint in the shade Black. Very easy to do. As always, do a patch test. This is sold in Boots. I think it was like a tenner, but you get so much product in and it lasts for ages. I'm sure it probably does expire, but it says it contains enough products for up to 12 applications and you have to do this every 30 days. Probably don't need to do it this recently, but for the sake of the video I will, and I can always have darker lashes. Comes with a spoolie, like under eye pads, all of the creams and potions you need, but I'm going to do mine with a brush. You have to take 1 centimetre of colour and like really work it into the bristles of the spoolie usually and apply to the lashes, but I just feel like this gets a better coverage for me. Girls got to do what a girl's got to do. Cost of living crisis. Do the bottom lashes neatly. I have such sparse bottom lashes. Tinting bottom lashes is where it makes the most difference for me, I think. Even when I get my my lashes lifted, I always ask her to do the bottom ones as well. And what I like is that it's okay for me to tint my lashes myself between lash lift appointments, because obviously I get them done every 8 weeks for my lash lift. So obviously the tint doesn't last that long. I hate the way there's never like any way to wipe off other than getting it all around your eye. Like, I'm sure that's not the way they want us to do it. So wait another 2 minutes. Hey Siri, set timer, 2 minutes. Next up is the lash activating gel, I think it's called. That's what makes everything go black, I suppose, as I've just seen. I would love to hear about what other people's like beauty maintenance DIY regime looks like if you do anything. Obviously I don't need to tell you that you don't have to do any of that. I genuinely, as much as I complain about doing this, find a little bit of joy in doing this kind of thing. It's designated time to myself. I put quite a lot of pride into my appearance, which I know is no way to live in the long run, but I've always had like an interest, especially as I've got older, in like beauty treatments and things I can do. You know, that kind of like whole concept of high maintenance to be low maintenance. I love opting for like a natural look and having like some element of doneness. Sadly, ultimately, it's probably all inherently anti-feminist and a method of pink tax, but you know what? I'm going to do what I can in the meantime to enjoy this little avatar of mine and customising it. I spend quite a lot of time thinking about that kind of stuff all day at work, so I try not to dwell on it too much in my own time. The eyebrows are nice, aren't they? They've turned out well this time. Tissue cotton pad. I stained 2 areas, quite unfortunately, but let's do the other side. Yeah, look, there is a difference. They definitely look thicker. I know it probably doesn't look like to you that it does a lot for my bottom lashes, but it just stops them being completely translucent. What do you think of my brows and lashes? They look a bit mad, but I think they look nice. If you were planning on betting money that after dinner I was not going to do my toes, you would have won that bet. I had a really late night last night and an early start today. Well, early-ish. I didn't sleep in. So I'm gonna head off for the evening. Get cozy, get comfy, take my bra off. Thank you so much for watching my like mini glow up video. I know I'm just sat here now with like no makeup on and not looking very glowed up, but it's a feeling. And I feel good and I feel fresh and I feel funky and I feel glue up, as it were. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'd love to hear like what you will do for a mini physical glow up, if you do anything at all. I'll link all my socials in the description box as always, and remember to subscribe or hit the like button if you like today's content. Have a lovely evening or rest of your day, whatever time you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next video.